Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathan here, bringing you a Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, and this video's topic will be the red tape recorder and improved thoughts on it from my first impressions way back when. I think it was like a month ago or something like that. So now I'll just give kind of a review on the weapon, and now that I've seen it used more, and I've used it more myself, and I think my opinion has changed a little bit for the better for this weapon. So yeah, let's get into it. So when I reviewed the red tape a while back, I thought that it was on par with the default sapper, and I thought that the red tape offered a safer alternative route to sapping buildings than the default, because with the default it seemed like you were taking a gamble on whether you would kill the sentry or not, because it's basically either that sentry is going to go down, or whatever building we may be talking about, it's either that sentry is going down or it'll get unsapped and the sentry will still survive but with less health. So I thought that the red tape offered a safer alternative route in that if you sap something, it would get downgraded to level 1 most times. Actually, buildings do get downgraded to level 1 almost immediately, and then even if it is unsapped, then the engineer still has lost some value in his buildings. So that's kind of what I thought for my first impressions video. Now, however, my opinion has changed for the better for the red tape. Right now, I would say that the red tape is probably better than the default sapper because, well, first of all, let's say you backstab the engineer and then sap his crap. You can always shoot the sentry with your pistol to get it killed faster or downgrade its health faster so that it does get destroyed. But even if you're killed, you're still left with a level 1 sentry to contend with for your team. And level 1 of anything does not really help that much. A level 1 sentry is almost no obstacle in terms of pushing a payload cart towards the last few feet, and it's just, I think, a much better sapper because for me, or my playstyle anyway, I tend to sap a building and then get killed by an engineer from like a random crit off of his wrench, which does piss me off, by the way. I think that's complete bullshit that engineers should get so many random crits because of the damage assistance of their sentry. But anyway, I tend to sap things and then get killed by whoever might see me, so I just would rather have the red tape on hand so that even when I am killed, that level 3 sentry is, I mean, 75% less of a threat than it was before, so that's just really my preference. And as you guys may or may not know, I don't play a lot of spies, so I don't have tons of experience, but I think a lot of spies or people who have spies as their main class would agree with me when I say that you do tend to get killed a lot when you go for an engineer and his buildings, because first of all, you have the sentry that's a possible threat, assuming that you maybe like missed a stab or did not sap it correctly, so you have the sentry that's a threat, then you have the engineer watching out. He is probably the biggest threat because he's going, like, engineers have nothing to do, they just literally watch for spies, so he is the biggest threat. And then you might have a pyro that's guarding the engineer, and then you also have whatever teammates may be coming back for health from his dispenser. So I think we will all agree that statistically you do get killed more if you go for an engineer nest rather than just go for those single stabs off of like snipers or something. So with that being said, I just think that improves the quality of this weapon, being you're going to get killed a lot, and the red tape is there in case you do get killed. And for me personally, I think this has replaced the default sapper as my favorite sapper. You know, once again, I've stated the reasons already. It's just I get killed a lot, and the red tape is specifically for those with a playstyle who tend to get killed, you know, because the red tape will then downgrade the sentry to level 1, neutralizing it as a threat, and I've already went over this. So yeah, that's just my favorite sapper right now. And that will wrap up this video, guys. Those are my thoughts on the red tape versus the default sapper. Feel free to leave your thoughts on these two weapons in the comment section below. And talking about the gameplay actually a little bit at the end, this is a rather retarded fight me and the scout had with this medic. The medic ended up killing me and the scout. I don't know how this happened. So here I dead ring thinking, oh, I can sneak up behind him. And then I take my pistol out and shoot him like a freaking dumbass. So he comes back and I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to hide around this corner, and I get killed by his bone saw. So it wasn't even a random crit or anything, and I rage into chat. So yeah, anyway, that's pretty much the video, guys. Talking about the gameplay a little bit, this is on PL Gold Rush, and we do end up winning. It might, actually, as I look at this, there is 2.5 minutes left in this gameplay, even though you cannot see it, but we actually do end up winning in that small amount of time, so we make a strong push towards the end. And yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a rating, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe for Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentaries, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and peace out to all of you.